Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video we will understand one of the most basic but most important topic, types of data in SAP. If you are new to SAP or preparing for interview, this topic is a must. This question is asked for the experience of 1 to 3 years. Okay, so this is basically for the fresher or a consultant level interview. This question is usually asked. So we'll start with what are the data types in SAP. So basically everything in the SAP boils down to three types of data. The first one is the configuration data, second is the master data, and the third is the transaction data. The configuration data are nothing but the settings done by the consultant in SPRO, which tells SAP how the system should behave. A configuration data is often referred to as one-time data. This data means that the data should not change, but if it does, it will be tracked and controlled. The tracked and controlled, it means that whenever you have the configuration data, the system will generate the transport request. We will see the transport request in the upcoming sessions. Then the second data is the master data. The master data, it is often referred to as a slowly changing data. This means the data of particular object does not change all the time, but often several times a year. The master data, it is a long-term business data. You create it once and use it again and again. For example, the master data in PP is material master, bill of material, routing, production version, work centers. So this data you define for the PP module one time, but it is often used again and again. Then the third data is the transaction data. The transaction data is nothing but the everyday transaction we perform for the business function. In general, this is the data which is generated when something happens in the business. For example, for PP, we have the transaction data like planned order, production order, a goods receipt, order confirmation, etc. You consider master data as a structure, and the transaction data is the activity happening on that structure. The configuration data, you can think it as a rule. Okay, so basically the configuration is a rule, master data uses those rules, and the transaction data is the result of using those rules. Whenever you are asked the question, what are the types of data in SAP, you have to simply remember CMT, which stands for a configuration, master, and transaction. Okay, so the simple answer is configuration data, master data, and transaction data. I hope this simple explanation helped you to understand the core of concept of SAP data types. Thank you.